Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on the second Maiden's tragedy, and we get to hear from our favorite Tyrant King today in Act 1, Scene 1. Now, the Tyrant King has just recently taken over the kingdom from Gavainus, and he was doing some gloating, and he admitted that the reason why he overthrew the kingdom was because he was in love with Gavainus' wife, who is just named Lady in this play, because I guess she didn't merit an actual name. But the Tyrant King sent a couple of his guys to go get Lady and bring her in, and then there was some back and forth between the Tyrant and Gavainus, wherein Gavainus gets banished, but the king was like, before you go, you get to watch me woo her. So they bring her in, but she's wearing all black, and he's like, why are you dressed for a funeral? This should be a happy day. And she's like, actually, no, this is my husband, and I want nothing to do with you. And Gavainus then gets a little bit like, things are going to turn out bad for you, and I see nothing but horrible things in your future, and things along those lines. He starts to do almost a little bit of gloating, like, yeah, she's choosing me over you. Isn't that great? What do you think about that, you Tyrant King, you? And the Tyrant King says, sure, some dream crowned me. If it were possible to be less than nothing, I wake the man you seek for. There's the kingdom within yon valley fixed, while I stand here, kissing false hopes upon a frozen mountain without the confines. I am he that's banished. The king walks yonder, chose by her affection, which is the surer side, for where she goes, her eye removes the court. What is he here can spare a look? They're all employed on her. Helvetius, thou art not worth the waking neither. I lose but time in thee. Go sleep again. Like an old man, thou canst do nothing. Thou takest no pain at all to earn thine honors. Which way shall we be able to pay thee to thy content when we receive not ours? The master of the work must needs decay when he wants means and sees his servant play. So he's angry and offended, and then placing his anger in sort of the wrong direction is what's going on in this monologue. So he starts out and he's like, wait a second, I thought I'm the king now. I won the crown. Hello, I'm the king over here. But since she wants to go with Gavainus, that must be the kingdom over there, because the kingdom is where she is. So he must be the king, and I'm the one that's banished over here without her, even though this is the actual kingdom. Like the mountains must now be the castle, because that's where they are, and nobody's even looking at me. I'm the king, but nobody's actually looking at me. Everybody's looking at her. He's like, what is going on here? This is all backwards. So then he shifts his focus and starts yelling at Helvetius, because Helvetius is Lady's father. And remember, he had said, you're going to have a place in my court, and you'll be very honored because I'm going to marry your daughter. So you're going to be the father of a queen, and which he technically already was, but whatever. He's like, you get all of these honors because I'm in love with your daughter. But he now turns his ire on Helvetius, and he's like, you are worthless, and why aren't you doing anything? Why aren't you making your daughter be with me, marry me? Like, why should I honor you if you're not going to step in and do anything here? So Helvetius then turns to Lady, and he's like, I raised you, I took care of you, and this is how you pay me back. Like, can't you do me the favor of even just give the king a kiss? So she goes over and kisses Gavainus, and they're like, and she's going to have a monologue about her choice tomorrow. So we'll see you then for that. Mwah.